Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Blue Archive reaction. Today we have a song that was requested in the comments of the last video by Juan Dui Fan Trin, and here we are with Sheside Outside. There are a lot of consonants in that sentence, and it took me a second to get through them all, but I finally did it. So anyway, this is theme 206, and it's another song by KARUT, and I can't wait to hear more KARUT. It's been a while since at least I've actively listened to KARUT and known it was KARUT, because some of the other songs I've listened to recently don't have names attached. So I guess without further ado, we have to see what this one sounds like. So let's go. Ooh. Now, even right there at the beginning, the static was really like stereo wide. It kind of caught me off guard. Oh, this is a wide mix. Whoa. Oh yeah. Okay, the mix kind of focused itself again, but that opening stuff was really wide. It's still pretty wide though. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god, that is a brilliant vibe. How tasty is that, dude? Oh fuck. Oh my god. Alright, Porter Robinson wants his thing back. Alright. Oh god. That was tasty as all hell. Ooh, key change. Let's go. Oh, that texture synth in the background of that last section. Ooh, even a big finish too. God damn, KARUT. I mean, good lord, KARUT. Like, whoa, there was so much in that. I mean, it was only 2.5 minutes, and there was so much movement throughout. I mean, of course, they've done that a lot in the Blue Archive space for music. There's a lot of songs that move consistently through different beat pacing and everything. Little different concepts being thrown around and toyed with just to make the song feel that much more involved and longer, frankly. It definitely makes it feel longer. But there are a lot of things in this one that I just did not anticipate. Like, half of the halftime stuff and the way that it was structured throughout, way above anything I've been listening to recently. There's been some amazing stuff from Blue Archive, but nothing that was this fun to listen to with this much consistent playing around with the structure from the very beginning and like feeling how wide and a stereoscope this was. And for those who don't know what I mean when I say stereoscope, I actually mean like stereo widening. That's a technique that's used in order to make songs generally sound bigger, more whole. There's a lot more room in your ears. The way that they do that is usually by panning and some other general effects that are applied to a song so it feels like there's more room there. It's basically a lot of playing with the perception on the listener's end and making it feel like there's more room there in the sound. And that's mostly just moving frequencies out of the way in order to make other things feel a little bit more present and other things feeling a little bit more pushed back or away from the head. Audio trickery has always been around, and especially with stuff like people uploading 5D music or whatever, it's that same sort of process. You affect things in order to make it sound different or better in certain ways. It's also the same general effect that ASMR has on people, the proximity of sound having a different effect on the person listening. It's basically all the same thing, and stereo widening is just a way to apply that to allow more room in a mix for certain frequencies to stand out. And for this song, it was definitely a lot of like removing all of the excess noise in the song and focusing the synths inward, in my opinion. That's what it felt like it was doing. There was a lot of texture stuff, but it was all moved out to the sides. It was panned way out to the left or right, so in your head, you're hearing more of the synths, but there's still that texture in there kind of gluing things in the back end. Panning is insanely important in music production, and this is definitely one of the best examples of panning and just abusing that for all of the best purposes that KARUT especially has done so far. There have been some other good examples of that in Blue Archive's discography overall, but like especially in recent memory, this one has knocked it out of the park. It feels so good. There's so much room to play around with, and having all that room to mess with is one of the best things you can have as a producer. And I love that KARUT was just like, you know what, let's go full ham sandwich on this one. Let's just move everything out of the way and have the brain focus entirely on what's up front and center and keep it that way. Putting all those synths in the center channel was a great idea, and moving all of the extra details out to the side. And that also comes into play later in the song when KARUT had that halftime in there, and then also the step up. You were moving things out of the way in the sound space in your ears, but also moving things out of the way musically, like the pace slowed down, there was more room there, and the song became entirely about space in a way that feels so much more like you're actually standing in an open field, or in this case, on a beach, watching the sunset or something on the beach, and there's just this giant sheet of water in front of you that doesn't end, there's nothing in sight, and it's just all about space. That's the reason that stereo widening can be so useful, and it's a great way to change that perception in the listener's ear, because once you start messing with that and toying around with that space, you can make the listener perceive the song completely independently from how it would have been perceived had you not done all that widening. It could have just sounded like yet another really good, really solid electronic song, but the fact that he widened everything and made it sound so much more spacious to the listener is exactly what I mean by how important and abusive you can be with that exact power. I really didn't anticipate this to become a video almost entirely on stereo widening and the effect it can have on people, but I think that is absolutely the core of why this song is so fantastic, and KARUT did such an amazing job. The rest of the song obviously is great. The entire vibe of this song is fun, but a lot of the aspects of it are nothing that we haven't already talked about in the past, but this one did the stereo widening so well, I can't help but focus on that. So I guess the main takeaway from this video is exactly that process, that concept of stereo widening, and how well, masterfully even, it was applied in this case, and just KARUT knocked it out of the park. How many times can I say it? Yet another banger from Blue Archive. Nobody is surprised, and tomorrow there'll be another one. But given I've been yapping so long about this, I think I should just end it here and now. So thank you all so very much for watching. Thank you, KARUT, for giving me this song in general, and thank you, Juan, for putting this into the comments, and everybody who liked it for allowing me to see it and getting there and enjoying this song as much as I did. This is just such a perfect song to nerd out about, and those are exactly the types of songs I love to make videos on, because I can yap about them forever, even though I do have to eventually shut myself up as I'm doing now. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have another song from Blue Archive, or another couple songs from Blue Archive that I haven't gotten to yet, please leave them down in the comments below so I can find them next time and get to those. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and you want to follow me and support me for stuff in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!